Hi everyone, welcome to our guide. This is Saar from Elementor. In this guide, I'm going to show you how to build and design a landing page in WordPress using Elementor. Let's start with a quick overview of the landing page we'll be building today. The first area takes most of our screen space. It's made out of a headline, some text, and a call to action button that will lead the user to our form. Just below the section, we see a navigation menu that helps the site visitor to quickly navigate to any part of our landing page. Next, we have an About section that has some text. Just below it, see the Features area with a big image on the left. I've also designed a gallery with some images, text, socials, and a video background. I'll talk about it later in the video. In the bottom of the page, we have a form for the site visitor to fill out. And that's it. Let's start. This is the WordPress dashboard. Let's go to Pages and click on Add New Page. We'll give the page a name and click on Edit with Elementor. This is how the default page looks like. So first thing we'll do is go to Settings, Page Layout, and choose Elementor Canvas. This gives us a clean page without the header, footer, or the sidebar. That's a good option to go with when building a landing page. Just a few things before we start. Let's change the default fonts and colors of our website. We'll click this hamburger menu. Here we have a color palette, default fonts, and color picker settings. We'll set the color like so. Primary is white, secondary and text black. Fonts. I've set up my primary and secondary headline fonts to this Adobe font, but you can set your own font as you wish. With the color picker, we'll set up our colors so we can access them quickly while building our page. The first area we'll add will be a section with one column. We'll set its height with mean height of 90 VH, which means 90% of the screen height. We'll head over to the Style tab. Let's set the background color to blue. Background overlay gives us the option to set another layer on top. This time we'll set an image overlay. Let's set the image to the middle, position center, center, repeat, no repeat, so that the image will not repeat itself. Size contain, and opacity, let's move the slider to 1. Blend modes is a new option in Elementor 2.1. What it does is mix the overlay with the background color. So let's choose multiply or darken and check out how this affects the image. Now let's add our headline and change the text. Alignment center. We'll head over to Style, Typography, and let's make our text stand out a bit. We'll increase the size to 120 pixels. And let's add some text shadow, a really light shadow. Set the vertical to -10 so the shadow will point towards the top. And let's add some blur. Cool. We'll right-click our headline, duplicate, and we have another title. Let's change the text. Next, Style, Typography. We'll increase the text size a bunch to 200, maybe even 230 pixels. Letter spacing, let's try -5. No, even -8. Nice. We'll head back to the top headline, advance, and let's add a minus margin just to the bottom. -80 pixels. Now add a text editor widget. Style, text color white. Typography, we'll increase the size to 20 pixels, and let's change the weight to 500. Now Advanced tab, and this time with percentage, we'll add margin 25 right, 3 to the bottom, and 25 to the left. One more thing, head back to the Style tab and align the text to the center. Now we'll add a button to our page. Let's change the text. Alignment, center, size medium, and we'll add an icon. Icon position after, and we'll add some space between the icon and the text. Let's head to the Style tab, Text Color, same as the background, and background color white. Typography will make the text bigger. 25, oh, that's too much. 20, nice. Border radius set to 50 to make the button round. And box shadow, same values as the titles. Soft shadow, vertical -10, and blur 50. And now we're done with the first area. The next area we'll add to our landing page will be the navigation area. Let's add a section with one column. Change its color. Under the Style tab, Background type, and we can duplicate the column, right-click Duplicate, or right-click Add New Column. We got a section with 3 columns. The first column will add an image. We'll make the image smaller in Style, change it to pixels, set it to 120 pixels. Back in Content tab, align to left. In the second column, we'll add a nav menu widget. Because we don't have a menu yet, we'll need to add it. So click on Go to Menu screen and let's create our menu. So we're back in the WordPress dashboard to create our menu. Let's give it a name and click Create Menu. Because we want the menu to be internal within the page itself and not to direct to other pages of the website, we'll add a custom link. Let's add a hashtag and now write About, link text also About, and click Add to Menu. Let's add another one, Features. Link text, features. And add to menu. Now last one, gallery. And in the link text, gallery. And add to menu. Don't forget to save your menu. Now back in Elementor, click on Update and then refresh the page. We can see our menu now. Let's edit the menu. Style. Change the text color to white. Typography, let's change the weight. Back to content, we'll disable animation. And now let's make the first column smaller. And back to the section to center everything to the middle. So content position, middle. Now let's add a contact button. Right-click the top button and paste here. Let's change the text to contact. Alignment right. And under style, we'll change it a bit. Text color white. Background color, let's lower the opacity. Border 1 pixel. We can add some animations. Let's change the border color, so we'll get a subtle effect. Now to the About area. We'll add a new section with one column, content width 500 pixels and min height 500 pixels. Let's add a headline widget. Write About. And let's go to the top headline. Right-click Copy. And right-click Paste Style. So we've got the same value as the top headline. Head over to the alignment, change it to left. Style, typography, change to 90 pixels. Change also the shadow, add 10 in horizontal, and vertical also add 10. Head over to Advanced. Margin bottom 30 pixels. Let's add a text widget. We can add some more text here. Under the Style tab, we'll enlarge the text to 16 pixels and line height 1.5 or let's go for 1.6. Change the text color to gray. Under the Advanced tab, in percentage, let's add 10% to the left margin. Maybe even 12. Cool. Now add an icon on top of the headline. Change the color to yellow. Content View Framed. And let's search for an icon we like. Under Style, we'll make the icon a bit smaller. And under the Advanced tab, let's add margin bottom of -50. Maybe -55. And left 170. So the icon will appear under the title. Under the About section, let's add a new section. Drag in an image widget. We'll choose this image. Right-click, add new column. And in the section settings, we'll choose the option of 66:33. Let's enlarge the image in Style to 100% and add a Columns widget to the right column. We can erase one column, right-click, delete, and add an Icon widget. Change the color in Style, Content alignment to left, add a Headline widget. HTML tag P. Another style, change the color to black. Add another text widget under the headline. Erase some of the text. And copy the value from the text in the About section and paste style. Cancel the margin from the left under Advanced. We can make the headline a little smaller, maybe 15 pixels, 13 pixels, and change the font weight to 700. Change the icon style, choose a different icon, view stacked, style size change to 20, under advanced, add -40 pixels to the bottom margin and -20 to the left. So now we have a section that contains an icon, a title, and text. We can duplicate it 3 times. And let me give you a small tip here. If we have a section or any other element we want to duplicate, first make it mobile ready, and only then duplicate it. I won't get into mobile editing in this video, as I want to keep it around 30 minutes. So back to our editing, right-click the section, duplicate, and again, and let's change the icons. The next area we'll add is the gallery. Add new section, 1 column, and let's add a headline. Change the text, write gallery. And again, let's copy the style from the first title and paste the style to our new title. Alignment right, and under style typography, change it to 180 pixels. Under the title, let's add a columns widget and add another column. In the section settings, change to no gap to avoid padding between the columns, and min height 350 pixels. Content position, middle. To the left column, let's add a spacer widget, and let's give it a background color white, and add an image, position center right, size contain, repeat, no repeat. To the second column, we'll give a color background, and add a spacer widget as well. To the right column, we'll add a call to action widget. Change the skin to cover and choose an image. Under content here, we'll erase the description and the button. Under the Style tab, set the min height to 350 pixels and hover effect overlay color, same color as the middle column with a lower opacity. In hover, we'll give it the same color. Back to our headline, advanced, add a minus margin of 70, and margin right minus 150 pixels. We've added the effect where the title is off screen. Add another columns widget section, and this time, under style, we'll set a background type of video. Search YouTube for a video. In the new Elementor 2.1, you can set a start and end time for the video, which is great for creating a background loop. Set a min height of 350 pixels. Add a new column. To the right column, we'll give a background color and add a block widget. Back to Edit section, Content Position Middle, Edit Column, padding 40 pixels on every side. Under the Style tab, change the text color to white, text author white as well, under the Content tab, change the scheme to quotation, erase some of the text, we don't need that much. Let's change the Twitter button to icon only. And back in Style, lower the opacity under Style. Author, lower the opacity. To create the third area, let's duplicate the top area and drag it to the bottom. Change the columns order, drag this to the left and this to the right. Nice. Change the middle column color to yellow. The right column also change to yellow. And pick a different image. In the middle column, let's add a social icons widget. And we can erase the spacer here. Let's play with the style. Color custom. Secondary color black. And make the icons a bit smaller. In the call to action widget, change the image. And in the hover effect, we'll change to the yellow color. And also under hover, yellow. And here's what we have. Let's add CSS filter. And let's add some more blur only on hover. Now to our contact section. Add a section with one column, content width 500 pixels, and min height 800 pixels. Content position, middle. Head over to the Style tab, Background tab, change to this color. And let's add a background overlay image. Let's try this one. Position center, center. Repeat, no repeat. Size default. And opacity, let's lower it like so. Blend mode, multiply. Add a headline widget, change the text. And copy paste from our top headline again. Paste style. Now duplicate and change the text to I'm in. Let's make this a little bigger, 120 pixels, and now let's make them closer to each other. On the top title, Advanced, minus margin of 45. And the second title, Advanced, will play with the margin. From the bottom 50 pixels and from the left minus 20 pixels. We can also add an icon. Let's take the icon from About, copy, and let's paste it here. Play with the settings a little, add a minus 35 to the left. Cool. Now add a form widget. Switch off the label, add item tell, enlarge to medium, and the bottom align to right. Let's change the text. And let's add an icon after that. Icon position after. And let's change the spacing here. And make the button size medium. Now in style, let's increase the space between the fields. Text color, change to white. Background color, lower the opacity. Add a border, only to the bottom. And border radius 0 pixels, and let's style the button. Change the color to yellow. Text same as the background color. Border radius, make it round. And let's shift the form a bit. Under the Advanced tab, add 12% to the left. And now, let's talk about the menu. We'll add anchors so the user can navigate to any area on the page. First, let's make the menu section sticky. Edit section, under Advanced, Scrolling Effect, Sticky Top. We can set on which devices will have it sticky, and also the spacing from the top. Now let's add anchors. Drag an anchor widget here, move it on top of the title, call it About, copy, and paste over the image, and then drag it on top of the image. Change the text to Features. Paste again, drag it on top of the title. Let's change the text to Gallery. And add one to the form and change the name to Contact. Let's add a link to the button. Under Link, add the hash sign, Contact. Let's check if it works. Click the button and look, it goes straight to the form. Nice. One more element we can add. Let's go to the Features section setting. Under Style, Shape Divider, Bottom, choose Tilt. Change the color to a light gray. something like that. Let's flip the direction and bring to front so it covers the image. In the next section, Style, Shape Divider, and Top this time. Add Tilt with the same gray color from before. Flip it. And play with the height. Let's add some more height. To this section, we'll add a shape divider from the bottom as well. Tilt. And give it the same color as the contact section, that pink color. And a little fix we have to do, choose the column and give it a white background color. This way we won't see the shape from the bottom, like so. Now a little trick regarding the navigation. As you can see, the navigation area is visible throughout the site, but what if I want to hide it a little? This is actually pretty simple. We'll choose the navigation section, Advanced, and under the Z-index, give it a 1. Now, under the Gallery section settings, Style, give it a white background, and under the Advanced tab, Z-index, set it to 2. This means it should cover the menu section. Now let's see if it works. We'll scroll down and check it out. The navigation is gone. That's it, we're done. Let's view what we've created. We'd love to hear from you, so please leave any question or comments here. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this and more.